Sometimes it takes a little more convincing to everybody else who's on a trip with you that you actually should go to the place you wanted to go in the first place, like Washington Island. So here we go, very early morning on Monday, taking that trip. I'm gonna take you all along with me and see if it's worth it. Come very early in the morning. Poczekaj, okulary. Good morning. So sometimes, guys, when you book your stay, like our weekend getaway last minute, and everything else is booked, or you're on a budget, or both, you are on a budget and everything else is booked, you pick whatever is available, like we did. And sometimes it's not a perfect stay, so you have to enjoy what's more important to you, or find those little things that will make your stay more enjoyable. For us, it was a very, very nice owner who was taking care of us. And the other thing was this beautiful painting that's right behind me. I want to take a moment and appreciate it with you. Let's take a look. I'm gonna get you as close as possible so you could understand the concept. Ferry takes off to the island every 30 minutes. The schedule depends on the time of the year, but in the summer you can get to the mainland from the island as early as 6:45 a.m. or to an island as early as 7:30 a.m. Tickets are sold on a first come first served basis. You should arrive and be in line 15 minutes prior to departure. And let me tell you this, you better have quite good parking skills with you, because from what I saw, the ferry would have to wait for me much longer if I was a driver. And if that was me who had to squeeze in my car in between all the other cars that were on the ferry that day. But luckily I wasn't, so everything went smooth and quick. The ferry ride was quite an experience. It was amazing. While you're there, you can stay in a car or wander around the ferry. I decided to admire the surroundings and want to share these all with you. I am not sure when my obsession about islands have really begun. Maybe when I saw a Blue Lagoon movie for the first time many years ago, or maybe it is simply because I have always loved to be surrounded by the water, like each island is. This is why I see myself near the water on the islands anytime I want to detach myself from the reality that surrounds me. Or even better, do whatever it takes to take myself and you with me to such amazing places as often as I can. Washington Island was not even in a plan, but then it was. And here we go again to visit another beautiful island. When we saw all the cars getting packed to the ferry for the first time, we were wondering, is it worth it? $14 per adult, $7.50 per child, and $27 for a car. You can also take your bike for only $5. But we were wondering if it would be worth our time. After all, that was the last day of our weekend getaway. And let me spoil you the final answer. Yes, it was so worth it. Do you want to know why? Watch this video. Washington Island is rich in history. It has been a travel destination since 1635, when Jean Nicolet came here, followed by traders and missionaries like Father Marquette. In June of 1850, the town was established at Henry Miner's home on Rock Island. The new town included Washington, Rock, and Detroit Islands. The town's board's first act was to establish a log school in South Washington Harbor. It is now Schoolhouse Beach, that we're gonna visit. In 1865, the community built its first church, Bethel Seaman's Chapel, which still stands today. In 1870, Wickman persuaded 4 bachelors from Iceland to move to Washington Island, and that was the beginning as the second oldest Icelandic settlement in North America. Early settlers were primarily fishermen, but as new arrivals came from Norway, Sweden, and Denmark, new trades developed in farming and lodging. Exports over the decades have included fish, lumber, stone, potatoes, Christmas trees, ice, and maple syrup, all transported on ships to ports along Green Bay and as far as Chicago. Those products continue to be exported, and many items are available at the local shops, restaurants, and in one of the longest family-owned grocery stores in Wisconsin, Men's Store. Washington Island is a place where strangers wave to each other as they pass on the road, and where the real story is more human in nature. So unloading took honestly maybe 2 minutes, very quick and effective. And let me tell you this, if I was a driver here, it would take forever, not only to park the car, but definitely to unload. We are actually the last car to leave this ferry, but it was fun and worth it, even without seeing an island yet. Welcome to Washington Island. There is a lot to love about this tiny island town of Washington Island in Door County, Wisconsin. This community of 710 doesn't have a single stoplight nor a concrete shopping mall, and yet everyone knows when to stop, where to shop, and how to enjoy daily life. Nestled in the crisp blue waters of Lake Michigan lies this 35 square mile island, home to some lucky people. As we were slowly driving along these curvy roads, surrounded by mature trees, meadows, covered with wildflowers and greenery, I could not help myself to compare these charming landscapes to those I imagined while reading the book Avonlea series. Yes, I would not be surprised if Annie was a part of such community. The island's permanent population is comprised of young families, tradesmen, professionals, and retirees, and is supported by the same services as are found elsewhere: churches, museums, schools, farms. There is a golf course and resort, beaches, parks, even an airport. We decided to visit Schoolhouse Beach first, and it was quite an experience. And there's plenty of parking at this point, so I guess we're lucky. Lots of trees right next to the beach. Water looks beautiful, so we're gonna find good spots and spend a little bit of time here. Oh, the water is again so clean. So check this out. I'd seen many beaches, but never completely covered in stones like this one. And that is why water looks that amazing. Oh wow, so we are staying. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I look, it's pretty empty at this point, so if you plan to coming here, come very early in the morning. Look how amazing. All around. A little bit about this island. For what I know now, I'm gonna read more and put more information to the video. But what I know now is that people actually live on this island. How cool is that? There's about 700 people who are living here permanently. There's a school, there's a church, there's a bank, there's a little bit of everything. The school is from kindergarten to middle school, and it has 80-something students. What a cool school that is, right? For sure everybody knows each other's names. So I'm definitely gonna take you all around the island and show you what else is here. I've seen people taking bikes along to the ferry. I know you can rent a bike here as well. We actually have our cars, so I guess we have very limited time. We're only spending day here, so we're gonna cruise around in our car. But if you are a bike rider, you can definitely explore the island either on the kayaks or bikes or however you want to. It's gorgeous. I can't tell you enough of good stuff about this island. We are so happy that we actually discovered it. We got to this beach early enough, and I was lucky to record 2 very nice workouts, and I hope you're gonna check those 2 out as well. These are great workouts if, let's say, you are at the beach, you wanna get to the water, but you're not exactly ready to get in yet because it's a little cold. That warms you up, and then your swim will be so much better. So I'm gonna link those 2 workouts for you, and I hope you're gonna benefit from those. But guys, I want to chat a little bit about this place. It's magical. We were actually checking what else we should see here in the area, and we were debating whether it's worth it to spend almost $70 for 3 of us to get to the island. But it's more than worth it. Not only the ferry ride was very enjoyable, but what you get once you get here to the island is, I mean, it's behind me. You can see it, right? Water is crystal clear. There's only few people. I mean, not packed at all. And it's amazing. You have those gorgeous trees all around you. It reminds us Dominican Republic. It's instead of those palms, you get other greenery, but it's so comparable. The best part is it's 4-hour drive from Chicago. That's where we live. So again, I just want to prove my point that sometimes places like this exist. No one talks about them for some reason, and we spend sometimes hours or a lot of money to get to another country, having Washington Island so close. Oh, by the way, you see those rocks in the water and on the beach? If you pick them up and want to take them home, you may be charged $250. It's not allowed. Don't do it. Let's keep all those rocks here. By the way, walking on the rocks is a great workout itself. It really stimulates your feet and your muscles. So actually the workout I recorded, I did on purpose on the rocks. I did not use my yoga mat just because I wanted to experience the difference. So if you ever are on a beach like this, make sure you take opportunity to benefit from what's below your feet. It was pretty cool experience. I'm gonna show you some more of the beach, and then we're probably gonna check the island as well. So the part of the beach behind me is for everybody who arrived to the beach by ferry, and I'm actually illegally on the other side of the beach, which is a private beach. I'm assuming it belongs to whoever lives or rents those properties here. So I'm just gonna show you a little bit of it. There are just few people behind me right there, and yeah, I'm breaking a law for you just for a few moments. And one more time, I didn't notice that this is a private part of the beach, and I just want to show you how peaceful this end of the beach is. There's no one here. I guess we're not allowed to be here, but I don't think the owner of the beach would mind if one little creature would show you how gorgeous this end is. There is also a lady on a paddleboard behind me. This is my dream, to finally get my own. I know it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I also want to record a video workout on a paddleboard. So That's gonna be a cool experience. I don't have one yet, so that's in the future, but if you have one, bring it here, because this water, Michigan Lake, is made for paddle boards, especially today when it's so still. Our next stop, Lavender Farm. Here you can see and learn how lavender is planted, harvested, dried, and made into essential oil. Scandinavian Viking Garden Temple is a nice addition to those acres of lavender fields. You can also sample lavender garment delights at Lavender Market. Artisan chocolates, specialty foods, home and beauty products, and local crafts. Sample Lavender Garment Delights. Lavender Market offers a lot of great stuff. Artisan chocolates, specialty foods, home and beauty products, and local crafts. I couldn't decide what to pick. Finally made a choice. So I was debating between lavender strawberry jam and lavender maple syrup. And I got this one. And I also got this little for free. And I cannot wait to try it with my pancakes at home. Oh, I wish so much I could attach smell of lavender to the video. On our way back, we could once again just admire this peaceful landscape. And once you're there, it's hard to believe that this is an island, yet it is. And guess what? There are a couple others amazing islands so close to this one. We just didn't have enough time to see all of it. But if you're in this area, please make sure you spend at least one full day on an island. There's so many things you can do there. You can do kayaking, bike riding, check all the museums and everything else that this island has to offer. We were almost sad that we have to go. But you know what? Sometimes unplanned journeys are the best. And if you leave a little bit earlier than you really would like to go, you're pretty much sure that you will return one more time to spend extra time and fully enjoy this place. And that's exactly what I was thinking on my way back. In my head, I was just planning, when can I return and do more and see more and experience this island. I hope you guys enjoy this journey with me. There's gonna be so many other amazing videos that I wanna add to my channel just to convince you that there is plenty of amazing places, sometimes very close to where you live. You don't even have to leave your home country. Explore your country, and once everything that is there was discovered, try something else.